Hi, I'm Rhonda Hough from Hough Creations Cards, and I'm going to make another card with you tonight. I hope you enjoy it. I'm using Whale of a Time yet again, but I'm really enjoying this suite, and I'll turn the camera down. I also have some new offers for September's that Stampin' Up have brought out, and they're looking fantastic. Thanks. I'll just turn the camera around and we'll get to it. Okay, here we are. These are the new September offers from Stampin' Up. They're called the Get and Go. So along with Stampin' Up's offer of $235 worth of kit for $169, this month, September only, they are offering some extras, which is the Queen Anne's Lace and So Much Love stamp sets, and it has the Coastal Cabana cards and Granny Apple Green cards with the rhinestone basic jewels. Now, I do have my catalogue because these you can't really see very well. As you can see, lots of bookmarks, but that's actually marking all the suites. Now here's the So Much Love stamp set. Now it's lovely open roses, I suppose is the best way to describe them, and they're regularly $35, so you are getting an extra $35 plus, oh, wrong page, here, the Queen Anne's, which is another $30, and this is in Australia. So there you go. For $169, you're getting $235 worth of products plus $65 roughly. I think it was 64. 65, I was right. $65 worth of stamping, as well as card kits, as well as rhinestone jewels. So that is a brilliant bonus, and it is a great time to start become a Stampin' Up demonstrator, really. And if you'd like to, you can use my name. This is this month's for September host code, FJVUDYS3. If you'd like to order through me and the orders come to me and I'll sort it all out and then send it off to you, or an easier way for you might be to just order it yourself. Go to the Stampin' Up website and look for Rhonda Hough as your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia only, and you can shop with me, or you could go to my Hough Creations website, and that has links to my shop on it, so you could go there, or look at Hough Creations cards and you'll find links to my blog, which also has cards that I've made and instructions on making them, and links to my shop. It also has all on my blog what sets I've used to make the cards that are on it. So I think September is a fantastic time to join, and I'd be honoured to have you as part of my team. So that's just wonderful. Now, while we're getting down to business, this is mini catalogue for the August to December, which has a lot of Christmas stuff. It has Thanksgiving and Halloween. So I have bookmarked the Major Sweets. This is a Heartwarming Hugs. And as you can see, you can make all sorts of tags. There's a coffee cup carrier. Let's turn the page and see if there's an example. There we go. This coffee cup carrier. You can obviously buy the coffee cups and decorate them and stamp them. Now, you don't have to give them with coffee or for coffee. As you can see, there's marshmallows. You could fill them full of chocolates. And there's all of these bands that you can, and wraps you can make. And these are obviously the stamp set that goes with it. I believe that's the wrapped dies. So, as you can see, there's all different ones in there around the cups. Now, while we're here, I have noticed going back one page. I like this set. I really like this DSP. And I'm thinking, I haven't actually tagged it to purchase, but I might. Because it's got beautiful little tinsel. And it's actually tinsely. And jagged sort of. And then you've got your advent calendar, which was also in last year's, and it'd be so popular. These two products that they've come back. There are a few other products that have come back. I didn't buy that. I was considering it. My daughter's been looking at it. She's thinking, oh, maybe we should, Mum. Of course. Now, this is the next suite, the Poinsettia Place suite. And you can see beautiful poinsettias. Now, I have been looking at poinsettias for a good old year. And yay! Stampin' Up! Has finally come up with one. So, I think I will be getting it. I haven't got it yet, but it is definitely on my shopping list. I've got a couple months before Christmas, so I've got some time. And these are the stamp sets in the Poinsettia Place, and that's all of the dies. So you're actually getting quite a lot, and I believe the whole lot with the DSP and the specialty paper and the ribbon and the gems is $164. So I think that's pretty good when you think about just the dies, and the stamp set here is $99 Australian. So that's, you're getting quite a lot extra for the extra, you know, $64. You're getting quite a lot there. Now this is our Trimming the Town suite. And it's quite cute. You can obviously make your houses. Here it is, the stamp and die set. You get your little stick-ons. They're embellishments, of course, yes. But they are already sticky. You get all of this paper, and it will be double-sided, and cute little trims. They are Old Olive and Poppy Parade, and they've got the gold on the thing, on the edges. Now, the important thing about this whole suite is for every suite that is sold, no, stamp set, or as part of the bundle. So every stamp set is sold, which is, I'll turn you over the page, $4.25 is being donated to charities devoted to adoption, foster care and infertility. So you can make a difference, and Stampin' Up! Do support things. Now what I find here is very cute. They're making their own houses, and they're putting little candy canes or marshmallows. These are the stamp sets. So, oh, a beetle. How cool are they? Don't get them very much anymore. And all these different types of houses. Now you can stack them to, like you could put that one on the top there. Once it's cut out, of course, because these are your dies. And you could have a double story. Easy. Like, you could just use the plain double story. Sorry about that. That was my dog just coming. And here, obviously, the little boxes they're making with here. So, I think we might have to find a YouTube clip. I'm sure will be available on exactly how they've made them. But then I suppose if you got the set, you'd say, ah, that's it. And as I said here, they have put two pieces in, one of those and one of those to cover the front door for your entranceway. So you can make them as much as you like. Now this is the Wonder of the Season suite. Lovely. There's two bundles. There's Wishes and Wonder bundle and Cherish the Season bundle, and they have each got their own designer series paper, which I think is pretty cool. I really like these bells. I've been looking at bells for a while. I liked some of the stamp set they had last year, but I never got it because it was only a small little bell. However, turning the page, there it is. They're a lot more dominant in it, and these are the beautiful dies. Now I don't know if you can see, but there is like an embossing on them or a cutout on them, so you can and you can see in these pictures how they've inlaid other pieces on them. So maybe they are cut out so you can inlay. But I mean, how beautiful is this card? Just silver embossed with these bells. So simple. So I like the dimension in these bells. They're not just flat. They've got a look of dimension in them. Here's me going on. Now, I'm not a snowflakes person because we have a summer Christmas being in Australia. However, this is cute as bundle and I love the colours. Or sweet, I should say. These lovely papers, and they've got lots of different colours. Obviously, Highland Heather, Pool Party, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, Pacific Point, Misty Moonlight, and Night of Navy. And this lovely little snowflake embossing folder. I'll turn the page and we'll see more of the dies and stamps. A beautiful glimmer paper. It is Balmy Blue. It's lovely. Actually, I do have a piece because my daughter wanted them. So I ordered and I swapped one of my rainbow pieces, so she wanted one of them for a blue glimmer piece. Those are lovely. They're, as you can see, they're adhesive backed and they have a dimension on them. And the snowflake splendor, I do have it here, but I haven't opened it, so I can't just pull it out. It's very glittery. I'll see if what are you doing, Popo? I'll see if I can get it open. I could just, I suppose, take it. No, you can't see it if I don't. Even if I leave it in. There we go. My daughter will probably have a go at me. Oh, it's twirled. I've got them on a rod. Oh, hopefully you can see that with all of the light I have, the glittery. And it's just a white ribbon. But it's just those. Isn't it beautiful? The iridescence of that colour. And it's quite, actually, I was a bit surprised, it's quite sweet. Oh, there you go. It's metallic thread as well with it. That's why it was a bit stiff. And there you go. Beautiful snowflakes. And they are lovely sentiments. In the coldest moments of the year, my heart is warm. Well, we don't have it cold, but may your season sparkle. And our friendship is one of a kind. See, we could always use them in Australia or warmer climates. You can, if you've got friends overseas. People still send snowy Christmas cards. It's just me. I'm strange, I suppose. And here are the dies. Aren't they beautiful? And that one looks nice. It's like the nested dies from the... Ooh. I think in the birds bundle, but it's actually got snowflakes cut out, so that's even sweeter. And yes, lovely little snowman. Next sweet, Gilded Autumn Sweet. So this is more aimed at America, but hey, we all like leaves in autumn, so we can order it now and next autumn use it perhaps. It may still be out. I like these little trinkets, as my daughter has highlighted. She likes them. They look like they're quite solid. They're copper, antique copper finish. And then they don't have a flat bit. They're actually the shape of an acorn. They're really cute. All of the papers, all pumpkins. Of course, Thanksgiving and Halloween coming. Everybody likes leaves. Now, here's the stamps. Hey there, my heart is grateful for you. Have a beautiful day. You could use that sentiment anyway, anytime. Some lovely punches that come with it. So, were they? Yeah, see? They were there. And brush metallics. Now, I haven't actually seen them that much. I've seen, I think on Melissa's Crafting Treehouse, I mentioned her earlier. The, last video. Quite lovely, actually. That is not giving them anywhere near as much sheen as she did. And the colours are bronze, copper and gold. So that stays along that autumn line. Now, this one is very cute. Magic in This Night. This is our Halloween suite. Now, we in Australia don't celebrate Halloween more. It's getting picked up. I'm not so much sure about the city. I know in the country If there are a couple of people that like it, then it goes. And where we are, it's getting more popular. I love these little bats. You can't really see them maybe. I'll turn the page in it. These are iridescent pearls. That my daughter actually got them because she liked them, and they are cute. I like all these Halloween papers. And there we go. There's the stamps. Isn't the detail in the bats gorgeous? And they remind me, I suppose in America they're called the Black Widow or something like that. They're very, very similar to our redback spider shapes. And the dies, so you can make obviously tags, tricks or treats, cards. I don't know, never really been into it personally, but I love the stuff though. So it's like, oh, what do? They obviously give, there's someone, they look like handmade soaps in there. I like this little pussycat. It's cute as too. And oh, this is the Plaid Tidings Suite. And I have these papers. I've cut them up. Love it, chop it, as Kylie Bertucci would say. She'd be proud to see them chopped up, I'd hope. That'd be nice. But yeah, those colours here are just as bright. These are, as you can see, very bright colours. And one of my favourites, if I can find it, I know it's here because I haven't used them all, because you get like 4 sheets of each. And they are double-sided. I'm not a pink person. I keep saying that, but then, oh, there it is. I had it turned over. There you go. But I just think that's, oh, wow. It is Melon Mambo in it too, not Magenta Madness, which I originally thought. But Magenta Madness is more of a bright pink. But as you can see, the colours listed. And if you would like to have a more detailed look through this catalogue, I have them on my blog. And I think got the, yeah, I'm pretty sure the link, if not the actual PDF for this, is definitely on my website. But that looks good. And I was thinking, oh, we've got a local golf course. One of the few things Peterborough does have. And I thought that'd be lovely for the ladies who play golf. So, yes. And I think that was the last of the suite. So, just a little quick flick through to the end. Oh, how cute they have a hoot on Halloween. Oh, and some of the ideas here that they've made, there's a brand new banners pick-a-punch out at the moment. I don't know if it'll carry over, but it makes those beautiful banners. Points at the, I am going to get it. It's like, oh, yes. I always have trouble making them straight. I'll cut down the middle and cut both sides, but won't get it straight. Unless I've got a die I can use. But hey, there we go. And with our new catalogue, we have a quick refer to the bundles at the back of the catalogue. You can see, and they tell you the prices and the pages to find them. And a quick look at what is here. So you can, oh, quick look up, that's what I'm looking for. Papers, ribbons, embellishments, specialty papers. So it's all just a quick look at that. And if you want a party, and we can do online parties, these are, you can earn this stamp set for, I believe, $250 in sales in Australia. So you can have a party, get your party sales, join Stampin' Up, and you're set, because the more you earn with your party sales, the more freebies you get. So isn't that a wonderful time? This month is a great time to join and become a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Okay, now I'll get on to the card I was planning on making. I'll need a bit of this and a bit of that. Where is it? Yeah, this piece is pre-cut. I have already made one of these cards and I loved it so much. I thought, I've got to demonstrate this one. And it was quite simple to make. And I haven't cut out the turtle, so I'll have to cut this one out. However, I'm not going to show you the original card. We're going to make it. And I normally get out all of my cardstock first. I completely forgot about that today, but that doesn't matter at all. Now that is Granny Apple Green. Do I have... Nope. And this is Pool Party. And really, that's almost all I need. As I said, it's quite a quick and easy and basic card. Rightio. I'll do this one first. I don't know if there's this particular side that's any better than the other. And this one is going 10 centimeters. No, actually, I'll do the first, the 14.4 centimeters. See, caught myself. By 10 centimeters. There we go. Wrong one. We all get confused. Righty, back with the cabana, coastal cabana, and this is for the cardstock. So this I do 14.9. And score at about 10 point, well, somewhere between 10.5 and 11. No, I'll just do it 10.5, I think. Not between. I was thinking 10.4 and 10.5. I'll do it 10.5 because I think one time I did it differently and it just didn't quite work as much as I would have liked. Okay. Granny Apple Green can go back. Nice. Alright, that is it. Next up, move that out the way, move that out the way. Rightio, big shot. Now, this die is from, I'm sure it's Hippo and Friends. Yes. Lovely shape. It's a stitched framelit. I actually have just eyeballed it to give it room. Basically around each of the edges, and I'll just check. Yep, that one's the ones from Hippo and Friends dies. Oh, it's bowed that way. I'll turn it that way just to make sure it gets pressures to cut. Pull it back so I don't bump the camera. Now, if it's not perfectly straight, I suppose it doesn't matter, but I did do it as straight as I thought it could look. Yeah, it's pretty straight. Keep to one side. Nice. And that is something we can use for a tag later. It is slightly off center. Doesn't matter. It's not critical. Okay, next, swap out base plates. As I have these preset and all of the layers, there we go. I've got the separate base plates, separate, so might as well just leave them ready rather than, I don't think I can use the magnetic one anyway with the dies. It's too, with the embossing folders, it's too thick. And let's hope, yep. Now this is the lovely Seabed embossing folder, which I keep in its packet. That the beautiful pattern on it. Now, okay, that's up, that's in. Just double checking, because now which pattern do I like to put in it? Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Ah, see, moved it. There we go. And put this on the top. I'm going to have to move it because of the longer plate. I don't want it hitting the camera stalk. Just holding it so, yeah, when it jumps, it doesn't let go too much. Okay. And these back in. And there's our lovely embossing. How quick and easy was that? Just a moment, the dog came in and now the dog wants to go out. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, our basis for our card. Still nicely cut. Now you can see what we're getting to. Bone folder. Just make sure it's straight. That's it. Yep, nice. So as I'm going to do this. Oh, turn it over. Oh, the trouble I went to make sure I had it lined up the outside with the perforation. Did I do it wrong? No, I did do it right. Just the embossing has changed the look of them. There we go. I'm making a little fishing. Now the other thing, don't know why the dog's barking. Yeah, she's back with the family area. All my little extras. Actually, maybe it would be. Nah, let's make them. Let's stamp them. I know I've got all the extras there, but let's stamp them. Make it all beautiful and new. Because it's only... Oh, yes. Got to do the weeds too. I have a little spot here. I like to keep some good sized offcuts. That I can reuse. Seahorse. And reeds. Now, I was actually thinking of changing the colours from my original, so I'll get down one more colour. Okay. There you go. And we'll see how they look and which ones I like better. I've got lots of colours. Woo, there we go. Spin. Nice and easy. Now this is Pretty Peacock. And I actually should have done that one. Yeah, probably last, so I don't have to clean it. I didn't think. Just grab the first one. There we go. Need to spray that again. Now, that's a tip. I figured out only this week, because I usually take it and rinse it, or pour a bit of water in here that I water a little indoor plant with, and I usually add water to it in there. Doesn't work, it sort of sits in the middle. But this week I got out, I can find where I left it, my little Stampin' Up sprayer. Did I leave it in here? See, now I can't find it. Oh, yes, here it is. I food for thought with my aqua pens. Stampin' Up little spray bottle. Best thing for wetting down sponge. Nice even spread across the whole lot. This is Granny Apple Green. So, and I'm pretty sure I did both sides too. So, it actually worked a treat. So if anybody wants to pick that up, you can. I'm happy to share. Now, I didn't clean it because I'm going for a darker colour, which is why I said I should have done that one first. Or last, before. Now, this is Shaded Spruce. So, Granny Apple Green in the middle, Pretty Peacock, and Shaded Spruce. Now, that's pretty well done. Now I get the cleaning out, and now I'll spray it again. Because it has gotten quite dry. I've had the heater going in here during the week. It's just a nice little refresh. You can see all my logo stamps. I'm actually going to order a new one with the actual full name and different typeset. I'll just give it a bit of a shake to see if it's gotten anything from the lid and that. And just the squirts just on the surface. It picks it up. And yes, that's it. I mentioned it before. A stamp case, you can order them separate. Perfect fit. And this one actually doesn't work at one end. It was actually with a stamp set that I purchased. However, as they've got to breathe so they don't get algae or mouldy, I swapped it to my sponge because I thought, oh, perfect. Now this is Bumblebee. I think I only did 3. And you could use any other colour. Bumblebee is in the cardstock. It's a coordinating colour. But I like them in that colour, to be honest. I could go yellow. I could go... Oh, Blushing Bride might look nice, but it's not a coordinating colour. And I just wanted to stick with them. And they're sort of... Okay, ones I've seen in captivity for tropical fish tanks, or marine fish tanks actually, are sort of a creamy-ish colour. I suppose in the sea they're all sorts of colours. More like silvery probably. But I thought that's a nice colour to use for it. Hey, and why not show off our new in colours. Okay. Now, you probably won't want to watch me cutting, but I'll do it. And, oh, I didn't close that properly. I can always fast forward it or trim it off out of the video. That's what I'm looking for. And yes, these are so, actually, I might go right up. Being that it's a fish tank sort of view, and with that background, I'll go right up against them, the weeds. Little. Now to cut out this little turtle. I'm definitely going to have to figure out. I know I can actually, on my video editor, adjust timing. So I guess this is when to do it, through the cut time. So you can still see what I'm doing. It just doesn't take as long on the published video. This turtle I could easily do with a knife. My snips instead of the knife. However, these are in my hand right now. And I don't have to completely hack out the paper. That's his belly. There's a bit here I haven't cut. Isn't that convenient? You can just turn it over. Which part is there? There we go. Popped him out. Alright, that's the time consuming parts done. Right here. Now, first, where am I going to stick the reeds? Right, I've just got to get them in situ, but about there. When I move this around. Okay, that's got to come down. But however, when's it sitting there? Yep. One there. Looks silly. Probably. Just so I don't get glue on that. Don't need, oh, I forgot this is a full one. Don't need a lot of glue. Now I'm not sticking the whole weed down. Seagrass, whichever you want to call it. Just stick a little bit down. Because I want to sort of intermingle it. Also, because I want it to have a bit of a pop, as to make it look more forward. Glue on the middle of this now. Oh no, it's on my fingers too. There we go, we got it off. And I'm hoping, because I've got a little wiggle room, I can check it. Looks alright. Cool, happy with that. Just getting comfy on my chair. I always sit on the front of them and then get sore legs. Fresh tissue. I should put the lid on that. That's a full one anyway. I was so surprised how long the last one lasted for, because you only use it a tiny little bit. Yeah. Nice. And I don't even think I need to add any glue to him. He's sitting in there nicely. I had 3. And then this way I can slide them on. Slide, slide. I say, now you move. Oh, because his back fin got it. There we go. Not turtle, where's the other one? I'll wipe this. And that'll be an edit. Here's a last one. Now, where have I put it? Let's see through. I can't find it. Ah, there it is. Now, piece of vellum. And of course, I haven't measured it, have I? But about that big. You don't have to even do the vellum at the moment, or as I have for this card. I just think it's a nice touch. It's going to give me a nice fish tank. That was 4 inches by, let's go centimetres, although it was bang on 4 inches, so I'll know that. I'll go 7 centimetres. 4 inches is just over 10. Right. Just trying to look at the shape of the vellum and which way to cut. I reckon that way. Flip. That's what I want. Knew there was doing something wrong. Okay, because it was bang on 4 inches. Thinking, I can't hear it cutting. Of course not. It's vellum. Acetate. I called it vellum before, didn't I? Sorry. Acetate. And the bottom. 7 centimetres. Oh, it's hard to pick up. I'll say 7 centimetres was a touch big. Or is that the 4 inches? No, that's the 4 inches. That's alright. We can cut it down. It's about 2 or 3 millimetres. There you go. And see, I didn't write these measurements down because I eyeballed it last time and did it with scissors. I like doing that with the trimmer now. Okay. Now. Okay, it's not Stampin' Up product because it's a thin one and I haven't got their, I haven't even checked out their tear and tape yet. Bit slack of me. Don't put that where I can't find it. Actually, if I put it straight onto the vellum, that might be, sorry, acetate. Better. Because I've already seen that it fits. And then I don't have to guesstimate. I don't particularly want it on the card base, but no dust. Electrified from fingers. It's the right side. Cool. I can already see hair on it. Tissue. I don't know which side it's on, but it's bothering me. So I'll make sure it's off and not on the card. Yep, that's alright. pretty sure this is the Express It brand of tape. Mainly because it's the only one I can get so thin. Oh, don't unravel at all. Because it is 3mm thick. Thin, whichever way you want to consider that. All that just to peel it off. No, I'm really only just peeling off the backing tape. Sometimes it actually feels like you've picked up the tape. Obviously the tape's so fine and the backing paper is quite thick. And this is only to give an impression. You don't have to use it, but I liked it. But then I'm a Piscean and I used to have tropical fish, not marine. They're different as these, but however, not but. Ooh, gotta move you back, little seahorse. You flopped forward. Let me see if you fit, or I can swap your legs still. Yeah, no, you fit nicely. Now, do I do another round of tape? Actually, that's probably going to be the better way rather than gluing. Oh, there we go. Bring it down. That's better. There you go. But where to put the tape? Just looking at where it's sitting on the opening. Which one has more room? It's hard to see. And then you've got to do the lining up. Better still. Oh, ring spun around. Usually they say, you're losing weight. No, not that lucky. I'm going to put it straight onto this because then it will be not having to line up so much. I could use the glue for this, but I honestly think that it could just get very messy. As it squishes around onto the plastic, acetate. Yeah. Right. Maybe I'm just lucky with my nails at the moment. They're a good length to pull this off because I don't usually have this much luck. And he's doing it. Right, once this is down, it's pretty much staying there. Don't really want to pull it off. Ha! Nicely done. And that was the best way to do it because I couldn't see where to line it up on the back of this piece. The rest of that can actually stick straight on to the card. And I can use the glue for that. probably will, because then I'll get a bit of wiggle room. And as it's covered most of the plastic, it won't matter. Yep, there we go. Told you it was splodgy. It's quite full. And it's actually good the glue to use on the embossing, because it gets into the cracks. It glides over the cracks. And there, our lovely fish tank. No, I haven't forgotten the turtle. I know he's still there. Right, our sentiment 2. Sure, I have a small piece. Yes. Green apple green. Never throw things with that sort of tiny bit of acetate. Much card on it because they're always usable. Now, remembering. Okay. Versamark. Where did I put the stamps? That side. Now I've chosen, hoping all your birthday fishes come true, because I did a fish tank. I obviously need to get them in a bag so they're not everywhere. Right. Now I'm doing this one to match the card. I'm going to emboss it in white, which means I need to get my heat embossing tool out, which fortunately is just right down beside me. Flop it over. Over here. Can you hear my daughter saying she's hungry and Dad's cooking and she just can't wait. There we go, that's nice coverage. At least that hair was under the stand. Now, gold. White is what I want, and I had a piece of scrap paper. Yep, that'll do. On top. And perfect for this little sentiment. Out comes my tiny little spoon again. Fussbot is deciding what she wants with her roast for dinner. Oh, yeah. A little bit of it spilled out, but that's beautiful. Okay. Nicely covered, and because I use the embossing buddy, that worked beautiful. I don't even think there was much on that. Just let this heat up a bit. like to do my embossing from underneath. It doesn't blow off any of the powder. Embossing powder. Okay. Now, the dye I'm using is from the Stitch So Sweetly Dyes. It's only a little one. Don't need much coverage on that, or the embossing would be pointless. It's beautiful embossing. I want to show it off. Well and truly stuck in. There we go. Nice sharp dies on those. I think that's the first time my tweezers have come out tonight. Right. Yeah, I'll turtle. Here's where I need it. Now, I like to shape the legs. Yeah, I'm just checking which ones it's this one. To give it sort of like a 3D effect. Because that would be the flipper that would be behind. And this back flipper would also be behind. Because it's got the impression of him zooming forward. Right, and I'll pop a piece of foam strip on the back. How big is he? I think we'll probably need. And last video I said I was going to try and colour these and see if it makes a difference. They're only coloured with highlighter texture. You can see where some has worn off, but it has still coloured the paper. You think, why do you need that? You'd be surprised how I know I don't have to question or double check that I have. Just looking how long that flipper is. Peeled off. Definitely have. I think it works. I'm happy with it. And that's all that matters. Though I'm wearing my glasses most of the time now anyway. Pull that one off. See, I haven't done it with this one, but this one's lifting. So, there we go. So, this one. Oh, I may need just get away with 2 of these and not need the little ones. And I did do them different colours for a purpose. So I know which one's which. And I actually have found them so much easier to spot on my desk when I get it cluttered. It's amazing. They're bright pink, bright purple-ish. I can find them. So that's the other benefit of having it done. What am I doing? Now, glue. Just a bit on each one that I bent. Now you can see why I bent them, because I'm putting him on dimensionals. That'll give him his shell and his head the height. So we'll flip it down first, bend it, or this front flipper, and his shell. And now this one hasn't bent very well there, but as in it didn't stay in place, but as I had it bent I could just push it back into place. Now doesn't that look sweet? He's a bit puffed off, but it gives him a realistic look. And that's just a bit of the tape that I didn't put quite behind the flipper. It's not because it's such a tiny piece. There we go. There. Now I hope you can see the sort of look with these other flippers down and that one up. And just the greeting to sentiment to go. And here I am looking for my dimensionals, and I put them down in the drawer. 1, 2. I can't believe how much sound seems to travel in this house, and I'm behind a door. I suppose they are only quite close, but the kitchen isn't that close. Right. Yeah, I like this on an angle, and it's the sort of flatter part of the embossing. You can see everything. Now, I haven't done this. Where is... I knew it was just here somewhere. I'll be there soon. Rightio. Sorry, that's just me being told that my dinner is ready. I'm just checking. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, that one on. Hiding things from myself now, trying to keep nice and neat. Right, they can just pop out for now. Gotten a little bit tired of it. I need that little one. Mr. Turtle. Quick and easy. Right. Granny apple green, because the turtle on the front was the same colour. I sort of tried to get it all matched. Quick and easy. I'm not even putting a sentiment, but we can't let it. As Kylie Bertucci would say, oh, that was supposed to be yellow. Flip. Turn up. But I think it's always a really nice touch to do the inside. This time I remembered to stop, and oh, I already put Bumblebee back. That's just a habit. Oh, that even looks like his tail's round the reed. That's it for the inside. Get the right side of the card to put it on. Oh, I should have got the tape out for this. I have actually opened it and used it. Definitely a better bond than the old tape runner. Snail, as we used to call it. I still have the problem of it ending and stretching and flicking, and actually, where's my bug folder? Yeah, blended in. I don't know if that's a left-hander thing. It's just a typical me thing. I have actually found if you snap it sideways slightly, it works quite well. However, when I did do that, as in you do it quickly, what did I find? The tape pulled to one side, so you'd have to swap it the next swipe. That's not a big problem. Just to be aware of it, that's all. Now our Whale of a Time embellishment sequins. Got to have sparklies, got to have specials. I think that'll look good there. And what colour? I don't want anything to black. Maybe the gold one. Come on, gold one. Mr. Gold one. Oh, Mr. Gold one went away. There it is. Oh, okay. That looks silver. Oh, well. That one. Here we go. There. And I wonder if I can... Oh, perfect. Little tiny one. And I'll get a glue. These will be too big. So I'll use a dab of glue and leave it to dry. And that's our card done. Looking great. And I hope you all like the done it again. The little fish tank hook with the acetate. I think it's a stunning card. Little bit of detail goes into the cutting out, but otherwise it's a very simple card. Teenage son's already after my dinner. That means he's finished his, and it was like 5 minutes ago. And there we go. There's our card. Nice and simple, but I think it's effective. I love it, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. Okay, so don't forget September host code FJVUDYS3. Rhonda Hough, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia. Visit my Facebook page, Hough Creations Cards, or www.houghcreations.com.au, and all of the links there. I also have a blog you can go and check out. I have pins on Pinterest. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed making this card, and as much as I have, I love that effect. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.